There are moments in life when danger strikes unexpectedly, and we find ourselves in situations we never saw coming. But sometimes, the greatest protectors aren't human. Sometimes, they have four paws and a wagging tail. Welcome to Stories Time with Mike, and don't forget to subscribe. This is the incredible true story of Maya and her loyal dog Max, and how he saved her from a terrifying attack. It was just another normal evening for Maya and Max. The sun had set, casting long shadows across the quiet suburban streets. The air was crisp, filled with the familiar sounds of a neighborhood settling down for the night. Maya loved these walks with Max, a time to unwind and connect with her best friend. Max, a beautiful and powerful golden retriever, trotted happily by her side. He wasn't just a pet, he was family. He had been with Maya since he was a small, clumsy puppy, and over the years, their bond had grown into something truly special. He was her shadow, her confidant, and her ever-present guardian. Little did Maya know, this peaceful routine walk was about to turn into the most terrifying moment of her life. As they made their way down a familiar, tree-lined street, a figure watched them from the deep darkness of an alleyway. Maya, lost in her thoughts and enjoying the quiet evening, was completely unaware. But Max sensed it. His ears perked up, his pace slowed, and a low, almost inaudible growl rumbled in his chest. He kept glancing toward the shadows, his instincts screaming that something was wrong. The man had been following them for several blocks, lurking just out of sight, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. He saw Maya, a woman walking alone, and saw an easy target. He had no idea who he was really up against. Suddenly, without any warning, the man sprang from the darkness. He rushed toward Maya, his face obscured by a hood, his intentions terrifyingly clear. He lunged for her purse, his movements fast and aggressive. For a split second, Maya froze, pure shock and fear coursing through her. The world seemed to slow down, the peaceful evening shattered in an instant. But Max had been ready. The moment the man moved, Max's protective instincts ignited like a wildfire. This was his human, his person, and no one was going to harm her. With a ferocity that Maya had never seen before, Max lunged forward. A deep, powerful bark erupted from his chest, echoing through the quiet street. He didn't hesitate for even a second. He was a golden blur of fur and muscle, a loyal knight charging to defend his queen. He launched himself directly at the attacker, a force of nature driven by pure, unconditional love. Max's sudden and ferocious intervention caught the thief completely off guard. The man had expected a simple grab and run, not a confrontation with a 100-pound canine defender. Before he could even react, Max clamped his powerful jaws onto the thief's arm. The man cried out in pain and shock, his grip on Maya's purse instantly loosening. In that critical moment, Maya was free. She stumbled backward, her heart pounding in her chest as she watched her brave dog take control of the situation. The thief, now realizing his grave miscalculation, frantically tried to shake Max off, but Max held on, his growls intensifying. The man was no longer thinking about the purse. His only thought was to escape the relentless dog. He finally managed to wrench his arm free and turned to run. But Max wasn't finished. His job was to neutralize the threat, and the threat was still present. He chased after the fleeing man, barking fiercely, making it clear that this street was under his protection. The thief scrambled down the sidewalk, terror etched on his face. He glanced over his shoulder to see Max closing in, a golden guardian hot on his heels. In his panic, he tripped over his own feet, crashing hard onto the pavement. Max stood over him, barking and growling, a clear and undeniable message that he had messed with the wrong person. The thief scrambled to his feet and sprinted away, disappearing into the night, defeated and terrified. Max watched him go, making sure he was truly gone before trotting back to Maya. By the time neighbors, alerted by the commotion, came running out and the police arrived, The immediate danger had passed. The thief was long gone, but Max had already done his job. Maya was safe, shaken, but unharmed. She dropped to her knees and wrapped her arms around her heroic dog's neck. Tears of relief, gratitude, and overwhelming love streamed down her face as she buried her face in his soft fur. He licked her tears away, his tail giving a soft, reassuring wag as if to say, "I've got you. You're safe." That night, as Maya sat on her living room floor with Max's head resting in her lap, she understood the true depth of loyalty. It wasn't just about the comforting presence or the playful antics. It was about this profound, unspoken promise to protect each other, no matter the cost. Max hadn't been trained for that moment. He had acted out of a pure, instinctual love that ran deeper than any command. He had risked his own safety without a second thought to save hers. He had shown her that even in a world filled with uncertainty and unexpected dangers, some bonds are unbreakable. The trust between a girl and her dog is one of those sacred, unbreakable things. Maya had always loved Max, but after that night, she saw him for what he truly was, her hero. This story is a powerful reminder of the incredible courage and loyalty our animal companions possess. They are so much more than pets. They are family, protectors, and our bravest friends. Thank you for joining me on Stories Time with Mike. If this story touched your heart, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next story. We'll see you next time.